Shackman Repair Series Video. Principles of Electronic Faults Troubleshooting. Conduct troubleshooting and analysis of fault correlation adequately is the key to find the root cause of electrical fault quickly. The process of troubleshooting follows the principle of from simple to difficult, from external to internal. Start with the fuse, then check the electric relay, electrical appliances, finally, check the internal wiring and connectors. Brake lamp failure. Turn on the key switch to the on position. Instrument self-inspection. Press the brake pedal and the left and right brake lights are not on. It is primarily judged that it may be the brake light fuse fault. Open the electrical device board cover. Brake light fuse position. If the self-test lamp is on, it indicates that the brake clutch switch fuse has been damaged. Turn off the key switch. Replace the brake light fuse with a new one. Turn on the key switch to the on position. Press the fuse detection button. The indicator above the brake light fuse is not on. The brake light still fails. Remove the baffle under the device board position. BCM position. The BCM Electric Control Unit, BCM controller, is installed in the instrument panel at the co-driver's side. Horizontal placement. The connector faces the rear of the vehicle. It is mainly responsible for realizing lighting control, exhaust braking control, wiper spray control, engine start control, fuel anti-theft, and other body control functions. BCM Electronic Control Unit has 3-wire speed slots A, B, and C. Each slot structure has error-proofing protection, total 44 pins. Turn the multimeter to the appropriate voltage. Black probe grounding. Use the red probe to measure the A01 pin of BCM. Input, no voltage. Remove the bezel under the steering wheel. Air conditioning pipe fixing screw. Remove the air conditioning duct. This is the brake signal switch. When the brake pedal is pressing, a signal will be transmitted to the BCM. Turn the multimeter to the appropriate voltage. The black probe measures number 2 interface, and the red probe measures number 1 interface. The high and low level inputs of the brake signal switch are normal. Connect connectors 1 and 4 of S161 connector with wires. Turn the multimeter to the appropriate voltage. Black probe grounding. The red probe measures that the A01 input is normal and determines that the brake signal switch is faulty. Replace S161 brake signal switch. Recovery connector. Turn on the key switch to the on position. The brake light is still not on, and the fault still exists. Press and hold the brake. Black probe grounding. BCM input has returned to normal. The red probe measures the output C02 terminal of BCM brake lamp, and there is no voltage at the output. Insert the black probe into BCM B11 port. The red probe successively measures C01, C07, and C04 ports, and the multimeter displays 24 volts. The BCM input power supply is normal, and the grounding wire is also normal. Judge the BCM internal fault. Turn off the key switch. Replace the BCM with a new one. Turn on the key switch to the on position. Black probe grounding. Measure C02 with red probe. After replacing the BCM, the output signal is normal. The left and right brake lamps are still faulty. Front cover handle position. Pull up the handle of the front cover. Hold the lower part of the front cover with both hands, lift it up, and open the front cover. This is the firewall. All lines between the chassis and the cab are connected in the firewall. Pry the locking buckle with a screwdriver. Remove the firewall cover. Turn off the power supply of the whole vehicle. X315 connector position. Press and hold the buckle to remove the connector. It is found that pin 4 of the control brake circuit is skewed. Repair skewed pins with tools. Recovery connector. Turn on the power supply of the whole vehicle. Turn on the key switch to the on position. Test the brake light again. The left side of the brake lamp has recovered, and the right side is still not on. It is judged that the right tail lamp has an internal fault. Turn off the key switch. The black probe measures port 1 and the red probe measures port 4. Press the brake pedal and the input is normal. Determine the internal fault of the red tail lamp. Turn on the key switch to the on position. Press the brake pedal and the input is normal. Determine the internal fault of the right tail lamp. Remove the right tail lamp screw. Remove the right tail light housing. Brake light. Check the brake lamp harness for looseness and falling off. Remove right brake light. Remove right brake light. Install a new right brake light. Restore the right tail lamp harness connector. Turn on the key switch to the on position. Detect that the brake lamp has been restored. Install the right tail light housing. Install the right tail lamp screw. Check the brake light again. Both sides have recovered and the fault is eliminated.